Cole, man. Let me get to this first topic. Is being single a conscious choice, or does society view it as something that needs like explanation? Like, what's your thoughts on this?
I would say today, in our modern day, it could be seen as more so of a social, just a justification, just a status type of thing. And that's only because people are not really looking for real love. It's kind of like, okay, what can you offer me? What can I get from you? And so if that's something that I can show off, if that's something that the public may deem as success and health and wealth, then yeah, we're going to do this. But when we go home, yeah, I'm going through that phone, and that's toxic. Or, just negative energy. It's just kind of like it, but hey, I'm getting something in return, so push that to the side. I don't think it's real.
So you be going through phones?
Nah.
Been there, do that.
Yeah.
Do I go through phones?
Yeah.
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Are you a chronic?
Chronic? No. Chronic, no, because when you chronic, that's when you get your heart broke. So you gotta know who you're dealing with.
It only
and be
take
like,
that one time.
Hey, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Has a man ever went through your phone?
I would think so.
You would think so.
I would think so. I haven't. I mean, because I don't know, but I haven't ever gotten like.
He never asked like, yo,
pressed about something on my phone. So.
They know to delete. They got to. They had that delete.
You sign up early.
Delete. Like they got that shit down pat. So what's your thoughts? Like, you think being single is a conscious choice, or is it just like something that needs explaining? Like, is it like taboo almost?
I don't know. For me, I just feel like if I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna just be single. Like, and I don't have to explain that to anybody, but I feel like, and I don't even want to say this day and age because it doesn't even matter how old people are. Like, age is nothing but a number, okay? Because as they get older, they're just stuck in their ways, and when they're younger, they're just not mature enough for me. So I just felt like she said, the justification outside is more of like what you can get from it. Like, so I definitely agree with what she's saying, but I feel like for me, like if I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna be single, and it's gonna be my choice, not caring about, what outside people think about it. Right. And that should always be somebody's choice. Like, you should never be in a relationship because of somebody else. You should be in there because you want to be there. And if you want to be single, you should want to be single. You're born by yourself. If you're not a twin. But even if you a twin, y'all ain't come out at the same time. So y'all got like 30 seconds or 2 minutes apart. But nah, yeah, I just feel like either one is a conscious choice. And that's for you to figure out. Nobody else,
It is a conscious choice either way.
Okay, Carrie Ty, what's your thoughts?
I think being single is a conscious choice, period. Like, if you, I don't think it has anything to do with society at this point. At any point, you could choose to be single. Anybody could choose to be single, whether you're a man or a woman. Like, being single is literally just being by yourself. If you want to be by yourself, how is it, what does society have to do with that? If I'm choosing to do what I want to do for myself. Like, some people want to be single for the rest of their life, because I think that's really what the question is talking about, like not ever having a partner. Like, some people are single until they're like 40 or 50 and they don't have anybody and they're comfortable in that. And they don't want any partner because they're good with whatever their business is. That's their life strategy. Like, they want to be single. So it's nothing wrong with being single. It's just a choice.
You think they're comfortable though?
I do.
I see a lot of old, bitter people.
I mean, some of them is bitter, but I feel like there's some people that really just choose that lifestyle.
Is it a choice, or is it the only option they got? You get what I'm
saying? I can't
like,
speak for them, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but I personally feel like it's possible.
I got some aunties at home. I mean, niggas ain't ringing their phone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you don't see them.
Sorry, auntie. Don't call me later.
They always single at the cookout, man. They never got no man. What's your thoughts on this?
I mean, I have to say it's pressure. I have to say I feel a little bit of pressure. First thing that pops up for me, honestly, is going through a bit of a breakup and telling my baby father, like, I'm finna leave you. You understand? He like, you can't make it out there on your own.
He said that?
Yes. So that is a pressure in itself. Like, society, even though it's coming from one person, he probably felt like because things cost so much and this and that, you have 3 kids, you're not going to be able to do it on your own. So, yeah, it's a bit of pressure. You know what I'm saying? From society, for me, being 42 years old, 3 children, the pressure is there.
For sure.
You know,
If I could kind of piggyback off of what she said, my point that I was trying to connect with was there are people like she was saying, they'll put that in front of you because that's what society does. Like, you know, I may think I'm better than you, so I'm gonna show you and I could tell you, but nobody knows everybody's experiences. So at the end of the day, I choose to be single. I'm walking away from a bad situation, or I'm just walking away from a relationship or a situation, and I feel that's best for me. But you have people with their opinions on, hey, I know you work a 9 to 5. I know you're making it check to check. So I'ma just say, hey, you're not gonna make it. Like, you're gonna need me. You're gonna be back, or you're gonna find somebody else. Like, but it's like, in reality, this is a conscious decision that a person may make, and they are mentally, some of them may not be, but a lot of people, when they make that decision, are mentally already prepared to be single. They're like, hey, I know I'm gonna be lonely at night. I know I may not be getting that D every Friday night that I'm used to, you feel me? But at the end of the day, like, I feel like these choices are better for me, but that doesn't stop people from making their opinions and, you know, just
I don't want to be single though.
emotion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my man up under me all night. You know what I'm saying?
I really appreciate you saying that.
Like,
because
that's not the vibe. That's not.
not
I
the
don't want to
vibe.
be
It
lonely.
has-
I don't
It's
want to.
not.
No, let's talk about what we need to talk about and
Yeah.
compromise, and you know.
I think
difficult.
recently there has been a narrative, specifically I think pushed towards women to encourage that single behavior. And, you know, I always say this, like, the only people that benefit from somebody being single is the government, because when you're single, you work more, you consume more, you're more materialistic, you just spend more. Like, so it behooves the government to push out all of these rhetorics about, oh yeah, women are happier when they're single. When they're single, women are happier when they don't have
Girls
kids.
trip.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, girls, exactly. It only pushes women to spend money. You know what I mean? I don't see that narrative. I do see more men saying that too, like they'd rather be single, but honestly,
Men got more to lose though.
some men have more to lose. Yeah.
Being single?
No, I'm
No,
saying
being
being in a relationship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
true.
That's why we.
How?
What you mean how?
But like,
How you feel that way?
Financially, we're responsible to take care of y'all, right?
Okay, so if you have a baby with somebody and then
I mean, pushing out a baby, what that cost you?
that
what is that called? My body. First of all, I dance.
Huh?
Life.
So my job is my body. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not a stripper.
Yeah.
Like, teaching that, I was like, clarify.
We gonna clarify.
Like, I know, like,
3
teaching
dances on the
dancing, like, we all do, like,
I'm in love.
for the most part, we all dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all
focus on
dance. So
that.
you feel me? So for me, like, we've all been on tour before. Like, we dance.
It's
Tour
important.
dance. It's very important. My body is very important. Like, I just had a baby 5 months ago. Weird. Right, exactly, because my body is important.
So it don't look like it costs.
Huh?
You
know,
know,
but
you
it-
know,
like,
snap back.
Ask me about my
Everybody don't got that
No,
snapback.
And look, no disrespect to women. I appreciate women that have children.
It
I'm
don't
just
work.
saying.
If I get down there, you're gonna have to help me out. So it costs a lot of money, okay?
So
It
you,
costs a
so,
lot.
so you had
That's why
mechanisms
people get
before
their
that?
bodies done. And you talking about what it costs? Females be walking around here with dots in their body because men is like, what is it called?
That's a choice.
It
That's
is
a choice.
But your commentary,
No,
but not you, but I'm
Yeah.
saying a man's or anyone's commentary can make somebody. I don't want to get my body done. Be good where we at. But anybody's commentary will push somebody to get their body done.
if you ask women, they say they don't do it for men. They do it for themselves.
It's lying.
And
it depends. It
Come
very
on
much
now.
depends.
Come on
If
now.
they're lying.
Come on now.
I can't speak because I don't
If you're used to looking some type of way and your body does not bounce back a certain way, and then you're outside and people are like, oh, I remember you used to be mad skinny. Imagine hearing that every single day. Oh, you used to be thick, girl. Now you mad skinny. So now somebody's like, you know what? I gotta get my butt done. My boobs is not what they used to be.
Nah.
I don't care.
Shorty,
Nah,
some shorties never even have no ass. So, you know,
But
we
that's
wasn't
some
talking to her.
people.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no booty, then
It's
keep
squat
it
time.
cute. We all got
It's
sections.
squat.
Little booties matter.
They-
Flat
they-
booties,
they-
no. Big booties,
What's wrong with flat booty?
nothing is wrong with them. I just don't have one. I'm like,
Oh, little booties matter.
Big- yeah, little booties matter.
As long as it gotta bounce though. If it don't bounce, then you gotta get
I don't know,
out.
but
Get out.
There's some flat surfaces.
Get out.
You gotta get them pops too.
You gotta get out.
We having boobs and stuff. But whatever.
So like
I
just
done
to go back,
spoken.
just to go back to the
My
topic. Like, you know what I'm
My
saying?
bad.
See, this is what you was talking about. You're like, they
I
never
know,
stay on
right?
topic.
Yeah, stay on top.
Yeah, you
My
get
bad,
it.
my bad. We back.
What's your thoughts on this, Key? Like, is being single a conscious choice, or do people view it as something that needs explaining? Like,
I think it's like in older years, it was tougher for women because there's a lot of pressure on women to get in relationships. And as they get older, it's like, you know, that clock start ticking and your mom start asking, all right, when you gonna give me some grandchildren and shit. You know what I mean? Even me, myself, now I'm approaching, mid-30s. And my mother be asking me the same question. I'm like, man, I can do this, whatever. It's all good. But, yeah, I don't really feel pressure to get into a relationship. I feel like when the time is right, it'll happen. But that comes with being comfortable with your space and where you at in life, and yeah, everything else will follow.
So you're just trying to eat and run.
What you said, Jules? Bro, I'm not you, bro. You took a shot of the cake. You know,
Never.
You was in cake last weekend?
Never.
That's why his phone was on.
Come here.
Yo, you do ad-libs?
Nah.
I ain't know this was, you know what I mean, Styles P and Jada Kiss, nigga. You
That's
know.
why you want to win watch today.
Can
we text you on the show?
Nah, like I said, I just do think there's much more. This is that narrative. I'm honestly tired of hearing that narrative. That single, everybody should be single. Because then what are we telling society at this point? Like everybody just gonna be single. Nobody cares about family. We already don't care about family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
family matters. Like the kids need to see a mom and dad in the home. Even though I've seen and experienced dad and mom being in the home and it not even being as functional. And then seeing people who don't live together, like the way I grew up, my parents weren't in the same home, but it made sense. You know, quality time was being spent, boundaries were made, but yeah, we just need to reset. We need a little bit of a reset. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Like we are lost.
I think when we compare societies that's, you know, encourages the single behavior to the promiscuous behavior, we compare that society to more traditional societies that focus on families. We can see a day and night difference. It's not even like close. Like, you know what I mean? The women, the men, like everybody's dysfunctional. We just have a dysfunctional society, and that's because we are encouraging this certain lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean?
I did a slight little Google. I just wanted to like search up like the benefits of being in a relationship, right? It says less stress, longer life, better healing, happier life, support, decrease in pain, growth, enhances longevity, healthier behaviors, better physical health, better productivity, feeling fine, healthy relationships encourage personal growth, improves sleep, self-esteem, boosts heart health, low blood pressure, avoid loneliness, greater sense of purpose, reduce depression. All right, it's a longer list, right? But
basically,
but look, I did a little slight on being single, and the only thing that popped up was freedom, better relationships outside, more time for yourself, better sleep, better fitness. Financial control and increase in self-awareness. Sounds like a selfish motherfucker if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But
self-awareness is very necessary before you get into a relationship.
In between relationships.
Well, in between, yes, because I feel like taking space in between, and I am guilty for not taking space, but taking space in between a relationship is very important because then you drag things in from the last relationship, and trying to get out of that while you're in a relationship is crazy. It's wicked. So having that little self-awareness moment.
You could do that in a relationship. I just think it's just less things, and the things that you get from being single, I don't think that equals happiness. It may be for some people, but I think you're happier and you build more with a relationship.
Yeah, I think people keep lying. Yeah, people keep. No, see what he's talking about with the Google saying.
They gotta be a
healthy relationship.
A healthy relationship. I think everybody just equates this dysfunctional. Like, you know, like people, we don't talk about the healthy dynamics within a relationship. That's what Google's probably telling you. When everything is clicking on all cylinders, there is a ton of benefits. But when you're in a toxic relationship, obviously, or like it's a dysfunctional.
But why do we always just grab to the toxic? As representation.
Yo, let me know in the chat if you were in a relationship and it's less stressful than when you were single. That's what I want to know. Let me know.
Everybody break up.
Wait a second.
Shit, he might be on to something, nigga.
The thing is, I feel like people are not dating with intention. So if you in a relationship and you don't know why you in a relationship, like it's like, am I dating to get married? Am I dating just for pleasure? Am I dating because I want a partner to travel the world with? You understand? So to know, do I want kids? I remember when I was 27, I was like, I'm ready to have kids. Like I was on the brow. I was like, let's go. Who's what?
And how long it took you after that?
I had my the next year.
Oh shit! Okay.
I was focused. 28. I had my first.
Mm.
So.
He was focused. Let me see.
Yeah. A bit of that.
And like,
Pew pew.